what it do? We're here with the first episode of Caffeine Corner, and we're here to discuss Monster Energy Drink. I'm your host, Felyx Wranagyn, and let's see what this fantastic can has to offer for us today. So we're going to be evaluating 4 key credentials here.
Felyx, where are we?
We are outside the little
In
an undisclosed location.
That's perfect.
We have our lovely can here, and we're going to assess 4 categories about it. We got a couple things to look at. We got the aesthetic of the can, we got the price, we got the environmental impact, and of course we have the taste. So first of all, let's go a little bit into the environmental impact of Monster as an energy drink company.
You do love the environmental impact.
I do, and it is a big thing to me that we do look after our planet, and that's why I'm proud to say that Monster cans are 100% degradable. They are recyclable, and you can do whatever you want with them, and they are great for the environment. The downside of this, of course, is with it being a multinational company, you end up in this situation where they are burning so much fuel and so much power to create these cans. But it might be worth it in the end. So let's break it down real quick with our aesthetic here. So we got like a nice matte black on the neon green. It's real striking. You can tell this can a mile away. You've got a bit of a kind of a violent, a bit of a feral aesthetic going on, kind of like claw marks going down the can. A little bit of strange Latin imagery going on with the phi or the phi, if you want to be fancy about it, in the O. Now, next we gotta come to something a bit more important then. Can the everyday man afford a can like this? This can retails for about €2, €2.50 in Ireland. So that is
our undisclosed location.
In our undisclosed locations. That is a hefty price to pay for a can. But a can of this size might be worth it. So we're just gonna give it a moment. It's a great sound. Okay. So this is just for anyone looking to get into the energy drink assessment retail industry. The idea is to not just smell the drink, but to feel the drink. And the best way to do that is to open your mouth as you're giving it a sniff. And like that, you get kind of the taste almost in your mouth before you take that first sup. So what you get here from this, and I just wish we had that 4D camera so you could get the smell vision. But
Just give him a bit of time.
let's just take a moment. The gases are getting to me. It's really... So what we get, first of all, we get a real strong sugary taste. We got apple. That's the first thing that hits you. Almost like a sour Granny Smith. Just going around the can, just on the rim. You get that, yeah, real bitter kind of taste. A lot of sugar to balance it out. But let's go for a first proper sup. So what you get a real kind of wholesome taste. You can kind of almost feel sort of a grainy taste as it kind of slides down. It's almost like kind of riding a wave. You're going up and up and up, following the can. And it lets you down into this mellow kind of sugariness. The one thing I'll say with it, with taking larger sups of it, you end up kind of getting overwhelmed by the sweetness, and you end up in this situation where it almost burns you, almost like a ginger beer or a tequila. So I feel like small sups are essential with a can like this. With something as well with such a high volume, you need to take something a bit more, you need to be more reserved with your sips, because you're going to be sipping on this for a long time. This is heavy. It's going to take a while to get through, and if you slam a can like this, it's not going to fill you with energy. You're going to run away. You're going to be sluggish. You're not going to be able to do anything. Just a small sip is all it takes. So, what do we think of this can? So let's just let's go like out of 5 for each category. So the aesthetic, I'm a big fan. The bold black on green, and it kind of matches with their whole feel, where you end up with this black on red for their other cans, black on yellow, and the black on green being, of course, the iconic classic can. I think it stands out. It's iconic. You're going to know the can. I'm going to give that a nice, I'm going to say like a 3.5 for that, just because I personally think the jagged looks are a bit rough. I prefer something a bit more sleek. Next, we'll go on to that environmental impact. So, like I say, the cans are recyclable, biodegradable, and they are just great to be reused. There's actually some versions of the can, not this one unfortunately, that are resealable at the top. Now those editions of the can, you can fill that up and, carry some water in it, refill it with your own homemade energy drink. You can do whatever you want with that. It's great. And if it's in the case of those cans, I would give it a 4 out of 5 for those versions. But for this particular can, we're going to say 3.5 because we don't have that resealable tab.
Now the taste.
The taste. All important. I'm gonna have to say a nice 4 on it. The issue comes mainly, like I said, from those big gulps you want to be taking with it. It just hurts. It's just not comfortable to be taking large sips with a drink like this. So, like I say, we got that nice 3.5 on aesthetic. The environmental impact is great. The taste is lovely. And the cost, of course, as well, like I say, is a little bit on the pricier side, but you are getting a large can, so I'm going to give that a 3. So altogether, we end up with a nice kind of a B average here. It's a great energy drink for just on the go that you can reliably get anywhere, do whatever you want with. Guys, I think that is just about it for our first episode of Caffeine Corner. I've been Felyx. Thank you.